What's up, everyone? It's day 28 of phase 2 of the Live Hard program. I just finished my third workout of the day. I did my 40-pound ruck. I went a little over 2.3 miles. I worked out this morning when I woke up. 2 miles on my treadmill for my first workout, and then I went to the gym and hit legs, which is technically a second workout. And my third, I just did this ruck. Today's the 4th of July, so I hope everybody's having a good day with their friends and their family and honoring what the day stands for. Everything's going pretty good though. I feel good. I weighed myself this morning. It was 213. I started at 230, so that's pretty good. My goal was to get to 210. That's usually what I feel the best around. If I get smaller than that, my shirts don't fit right. Right now they're on the edge of being too big. 2X t-shirts, and around 210 is about the smallest I like to get. I can build off of that and then cut back off of that. I have about 3 weeks in between phase 2 and phase 3. So I'm gonna try and just stick on the same kind of routine. Actually use the discipline that I gained from the phase and carry it on, and then carry it through the next phase. I know between phase 1 and 2, I definitely lost my points because it took me 3 tries to get phase 2 down, and that was because I was slacking, and it wasn't just like I was like drinking or anything like that. The first time I failed phase 2 was I flew to Vegas and fell asleep before I read, and that fails. And then the second time I failed, we went to St. Louis for Summer Smash at First Form, and the day of Summer Smash, I woke up, I did my outdoor walk, and then basically we just kind of hung out till it was time to go to Summer Smash, and then went to Summer Smash and went to sleep. I completely forgot I didn't do my indoor workout or my second workout, so I failed it. But I got back right on it. I've been basically on it since, when did I start? It was like May 28th or something like that. It was just a few days before Summer Smash at First Form. So I think that might be why I started getting in a better groove of things. Even though I was still 230 when I started, I was in more of a routine. I'd already cut out like all the cakes and cookies and stuff that I've been eating while I'm at that place where I was working. I have work again Sunday, which is today's Friday, so I'll be done with phase 2 Saturday. So today's Thursday. So I have 2 days after this, but I have work Sunday. I think it's only for a few days though. And then it might actually be on the same schedule that I had on the last job where I was working 7 on, 7 off, but with a different oil company, and a little bit closer to home. So hopefully I don't have to drive as far or stay in a place that's not like very nice, like the place I was staying at for 5 months, just week on, week off. But it's like discouraging to go to work and have to stay in like a dumpy place. I don't know. Anyways, I deal with it because they were paying for it. So otherwise I'd be spending $100 a day, which would end up being, like $1,500 a month on a dump. That's like the same as my house is to live in, and there's like 2.5 acres here. So anyways, not about that. Today I wanted to talk about how the 4th of July is America's birthday, essentially. So we are all focused on everything patriotic today, and everybody wants to be a good American and celebrate and all this stuff. But it's not something that just should be looked at as a one-day event. You need to be able to honor the rights that you were born with every day. You need to look at every day as an opportunity to be the example to everybody in your life, and what it really means to be a true American, and lift each other up, help each other along the way, set the example by doing the things that we know we need to be doing. So not only do we get the success in our life, we help inspire others to do the things that they need to be doing and get success in their life. So it's just this ripple effect that you need to create. It doesn't need to be a one-day event. It needs to be every day. And you need to look at it like that instead of just like any other day, whenever it's Mother's Day or Father's Day or whatever day. Instead of just picking that one day to be specifically, intentional about celebrating it, it needs to be every day. And it's the same thing with everything else in your life with your goals. You can't just every once in a while do the things that you need to do. It has to be every day. Of course you can take a few days here and there every once in a while, but you need to get back in the groove. You don't need to fall off, and it needs to be every day. If that's what you want in your life is success and the things that you imagine in your life, it has to be every day. We don't have a lot of time on this earth, but we have enough if you're not wasting it. So that's one of the best things I've realized on the 75 Hard and the Live Hard program. A lot of people think that they don't have time to do the tasks that are listed each day. But whenever you are forced to actually, make time or set aside, make a routine, you get to see like how much time you actually have and the time that you actually waste whenever you're actually doing what you're supposed to be doing and this is most people. I mean, I catch myself doing it still, but a lot of people just sit on their phones and scroll on their phones, TikTok or Reels or Instagram or whatever. YouTube. I usually sit on YouTube, but I always watch these videos of either like First Amendment audits or these people catching pedos and getting them arrested. But I don't know. I don't really watch regular TV, but anyways, I try to stay off of it. If I catch myself doing it, I'll put myself on the treadmill and do it. I'll get up and go do something else. A lot of the times I'm doing these outdoor workouts and it's like today it was 102 degrees and it was like, I don't know, the same as the last few days, but it was hotter. It seemed hotter. There was less wind. There was something about it that was more hot. Maybe I had too much caffeine before. I was just sweating, and obviously I'm still sweating. I took my shirt off that I was wearing, and I just sweated through this other one. But been getting a good tan anyways, and it's one of those things where I know it's going to be hard when I go to do it. It's hot. The air you're breathing is just hot. It's like a hairdryer blowing in your face out there, even with the wind. But I know that doing it at that time, other people are not going to be doing it. So maybe it's just this fraction of a movement, of a tick on the meter that I'm gaining, but I'm still gaining. And the more you compound that and you build that momentum, the more it's going to start moving that needle. And your points are going to go up in your discipline, your mental toughness points are going to go up, and you keep building off of that. That's one of the main things that Andy, and even in the book Think Big, Trump wrote. You have to build off your momentum. Once you slow down and stop and get stagnant, you start losing, and then you start having to go back to doing the things that you were supposed to be doing that got you to where you were. That's what people do. They fall off, and I do it all the time too. You gotta. This 75 Hard and Live Hard program doesn't just correct you the first time you do it. It's something you have to do every year, and focus on doing that each year. It takes up less than half the year total, but the time that you do it compared to the time that you're off of it, you should be able to carry through the discipline that you've built off each phase and off the 75 Hard program into the rest of your life. But when you're first getting into this, it may not be something that just carries over like it didn't for me. I kind of just mostly my fell off was I started eating like a lot of sweets and stuff. So I kept working out. I did all my stuff. I didn't keep reading, and I started eating crap. So you just got to find what your little faults are and start correcting them and tweak the things that you need to do. This is a lifetime of commitment. So if you're looking to start the phase or 75 Hard, you can go to episode 208 on the Real AF feed with Andy Frisella. It's only on audio. You can learn all about the 75 Hard and Live Hard program. I was on episode 665. It's on YouTube. It's on audio platforms. Andy Frisella on YouTube, Real AF podcast on streaming platforms. It's episode 665. It's 75 Hard versus Chris Hibbs and Carly Thackeray. We won the 75 Hard contest last year. So if you want to check that out, I appreciate all the support that I get, people that are finding motivation in these videos and carrying it and using it in their own lives. That makes me feel good because sometimes I just don't even want to do these videos, but I keep doing them because I know that I don't think anybody else has done it for the whole year on the program. So there's that, and just documenting my experience with that. Like, I don't, obviously my videos could be a little bit more, maybe like reels or like, I'll show you this part of my day, this part of my day. I don't edit videos, so I don't really, haven't gotten into that part, but maybe it would be more, it would gain more traction if I did things that way, but I'm just doing it the way I thought I should do it. And that's how I started doing it. So I'm gonna finish the year like that. And basically just talk about how I'm feeling. A lot of times I'm telling you, I don't feel like doing this. And that's just the real analysis of what's going on. You're gonna see if you start doing it, you're gonna have motivation when you start, it's gonna wear off, you're gonna hate everything about it. Then you're gonna start being able to carry through because you stuck with it after about a month, after about 2 months, you're in the groove and it's just money. Then you start adding to you start correcting the small details because you got the macro factor down. You need to start focusing on the micro factor. So you just start learning as you do it. And the best thing that I can say to do is just start. The only thing you're going to regret is not doing it sooner. So that's all I got for today. I'll be back tomorrow for day 29. Peace.